Lord Shi Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Huh? Good!
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I fight so that honor may carry the day!
Let's go, shall we?
Once we take Qi, the supremacy of Cao Cao will be close at hand. To battle! Cut down all who stand in our way!
I believe in the wisdom and bravery of my people. We will stop the rampage of Cao Cao's forces together!
Our central forces will block the enemy advance. Meanwhile, the flanks are to capture critical locations to prepare for our plans. As long as everyone does their job, victory is all but certain. Let us take the first step toward bringing about Lord Liu Bei's rule.
It is just as Lord Zhuge Liang said. Archers, let your arrows fill the sky.
Take this!
Didn't expect an ambush here.
You won't last long with these arrows raining down
The
on
enemy
us.
officer has been defeated.
Do not waver! Advance and take out their commanders! Let's march!
Come on! We must use Zhuge Liang's plan to push Cao Cao's forces back! Charge into things head first! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Let's go!
Take this! Take this!
Looking rough. Time to attack. Looking rough.
Take this! That an officer? You must be kidding! Take this!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'll end this.
Time to take this! Take this! way is clear. We will now assault the strongholds from the north and capture them. Advantage now.
Feel so easy suddenly. Lord Eugene, we should head to defend the base.
I can't understand your reasoning, but it is crucial to defend the base. I have no objections.
Begin the advance.
Next, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, this is a bit too precise for my liking.
Take this.
It's time to head out and do my part!
Looking rough.
They've taken that location. It seems we might get pincered.
Take this. We take it back. Simple. Tell the rear guard to move forward. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just as Lord Chu Liang said, their defenses are weak. It is as if he has accounted for every twist and turn the battle might take.
Driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through. Got this. Time to act. We've drawn them in far enough.
The enemy
Fall
officer
back as planned.
has been defeated.
The enemy is on the back foot. Soldiers, this is it. Let us rip into their lines. Start the advance. Nice try.
The center of their formation looks to be unraveling. Concentrate our troops there.
So far, everything's gone according to Zhuge Liang's plan. Guess I'll have to do my part as well.
Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. So, the trap is ready. The time has come to set the plan into motion. With your might, I am certain you will see it done.
All my might. Now. Time to act.
Take this.
Tables turned.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Take this. Time to act.
All my might.
I've been waiting for this. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You call that an officer?
Let's go.
And face me.
Strongholds have been taken, but our allies aren't yet ready. We must wait for the right moment.
Got you.
With all my might. Let's go. Let's go.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sorry. I'm going to withdraw. Take that. Take this. Take this. Take this. I'm making my way up. Now's
I've done my job and captured the stronghold. Now, time for the fire arrows.
so we've been lured into a trap. Let's go. Our reserves will not reach us here.
Take this. Take this. Deceive me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The plan's aim has been achieved. Now, the rest is down to our warriors. May you all fare well in battle.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There is now a way to victory. Charge them head on and push into their main camp. Forward march!
It's as if Lord Zhuge Liang's strategy controls the flow of the battle itself. It seems almost divine.
Hey! Our friends are in need. Let's move! Advance your side! I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Officer, are you kidding me? Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
That's the spirit!
Take this.
This territory
Way we can lose!
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
I have defeated an enemy officer.
The time is now.
We cannot just concede defeat and run. No, time is right. We have to strike back. You're finished.
Leave it to me. I trust in my skill.
Take this. I, Xiao Ho Du, challenge you. Fight! Fight! I shall enter the fray. Fight! Our spirit is stirred. Shan't waver. Let's end it! I'm done for now. Another obstacle has fallen before me. I can't believe it. We outnumbered them by far, and yet... Lord Cao Cao must be informed about Liu Bei's new strategist immediately.
All of you, thank you for following Zhuge Liang's plan and seeing it through. This victory has been the result of strength matched with wisdom. This will likely slow down Cao Cao's forces.
so we can plan our defense of Jing province in the meantime.
Incredible. I cannot believe we won.
Lord Cao Cao was not holding back. If we were by ourselves, we would have been well on our way to retreat. But now...
I hope I was able to show some of what I am capable of.
You did. I can now see why Brother regards you so highly.
Yes, well, fine. I'll consider you on par with Shishu.
That is more than I could ask for. I wish to build good relations with all of you here. A strategist acts as the mind of an army. But we are powerless without capable limbs. And warriors such as you, who have assisted Lord Liu Bei for so long, are a necessary part of the plans I've laid towards our ultimate victory. Now, do excuse me. I must see to some post-battle matters.
You know, he may be a schemer, but the way he flatters people might be a bit like Brother. But only a tiny bit.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Zhang Fei has a little nick...
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Another storm will be brewing once Liu Biao's gone. And just when we found a place to call home, too.
Indeed. The circumstances are similar to when Lord Tao Qin asked Brother to be his successor. Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But...
Given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Xiu Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I see. Well, I hope that is the case. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Song has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
No.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Cong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never...
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others, barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh, it was nothing really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Of course!
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? Impossible. Cao Cao's army will inevitably catch up to them. Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, what will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on? I shall watch carefully.
Shall we start? I'm grateful.
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance!
I'm counting on you.
What the? Who is that?
Zhang Fei. That's Zhang Fei.
Do not fear. That may be Zhang Fei, but he is alone. We can take him together.
Huh. Pathetic. There better be tens of thousands of you, because a bunch of foot soldiers like you are no match for me. Now, which one of you wants to die first? I'll take you all on at once! There you are! How about we have a little fun here? Here we go! Don't think you're getting through! I will pulverize anyone who tries! You hear me?
You think you can stop us with so few warriors? What an insult!
Take them down!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once! Stop where you are! Anyway, I'll make sure you fall by my sword!
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A brave hero without equal. A true army of one.
You're done for!
So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable.
The enemy officer
You really
has been
should
defeated.
Burning with fury. And I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
My blade is cutting nothing but air! Truly formidable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I turn at last! Feel my wrath! I'll take your me! I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
Time to end it! I'm still waiting for a real challenge! In battle.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here, because that man's rogue.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Stalemate. We need to work harder.
Okay. This isn't over.
This'll do.
Shameful.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
Not done yet.
The enemy officer
I'm still needed.
has been defeated.
But that means I must fall back for now.
All right. Taking care of those trying to cross the bridge. No, there are still some stragglers. I'd better go help them out. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Take this. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here!
Begin the advance. All units, march!
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
Take this!
No need to overextend ourselves.
The enemy officer
Let's
has been
leave the
defeated.
rest to our reserves.
Advance! Stick close to me, now! The ones blocking our allies' path sure have taken a beating. Now it's time to join my brother!
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Zhao Yun! Good to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Otto. You have my eternal gratitude.
We've made it. Wait, Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It is good to see you safe. It is difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer.
believe it. It's Lord Liu Bei. He waited for us.
How could I leave behind those who believed in me? Let us all escape to Jiangxia. So, this is everyone then. It seems not all were able to escape unscathed. Still, we must move on for now.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped them in their tracks.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people
The enemy
along
officer
the way.
has been defeated.
I'll take you all out!
Trusting my skill.
The enemy officer
Such
has been defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. Let's go. You're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Let's give it to them.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape.
Protect us.
All forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And open.
The enemy officer
I failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue. Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements. I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we can start putting our plans into place.
We've
The
fended
enemy
off their
officer
officers and will
has
begin
been defeated.
preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
I, Ji Huan, shall take you on!
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or
The enemy officer
Cao Cao
has been defeated.
I must ascertain this for myself.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them.
Excuse me.
Let's get serious. What's going on? An attack? It's worked. We've cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
did not expect.
I will not allow you to block us. Been defeated.
We will break through. An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
Are you ready to face me?
The enemy officer has been
My
defeated.
apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiang Sha.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
I have no choice but to retreat. I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
We must hold the line.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. One more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An ambush! Damn it! It was a trap!
I suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
A fair wind blows. This momentum shall bolster our efforts. Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can. Let's go. We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk. So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better ready yourself. You best be prepared to fight.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace!
That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? Better ready where your path lead to. You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions.
Let's end this.
This my last. Why don't you remember?
Let's go. Come on!
How can you?
Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish. For it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of Peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on. We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw him go, I sensed a kind of aura from him, both fierce and resolute. If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, it's him. Now we must trust in our strategist and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangxia. What's going on?
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Jiangxia in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape was the right choice. I'm still alive.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. My chagrin is undeniable, and yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable. That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Sun Quan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all...
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding, or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I just want to be sure I choose the right one. I need to know that they have what it takes to rule the land. That's why I have my heart set on minding my own business, until I find the right lord. Well, at least I did anyway. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
The city here in Jiangsha is as good a place to live as...
We're only surviving because my husband is out on the battlefield.
I do not care who rules this place. This is my home, and I will live out my years with it.
I'm gonna protect my family when the bad guys...
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking, that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. Huang Gai a traitor? Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Cao Cao's forces? Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history? The decisive moment draws near.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longsong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin. Now
Yes.
Oh?
Yes. Do you...
Fine.
Aye. Shall we...
Time for Cheng Fei of Yan to make an appearance!
I'm counting on you.
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through.
Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Advance now!
all units, strengthen your guard. Repel the hostile offensive.
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
Please not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will.
Time to act. Time to act. No
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you! Take this!
We can't let them take this position!
I must hold it!
Rough.
Got this! This! Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
This is bad. Someone doesn't get here fast.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So what am I going to do with you?
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I should hold it back while I can. What just happened? Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow. Begin the advance. What just happened? This isn't over.
Damn. When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
No. What just happened? An open shake. That's so shameful. Really? Not done yet. Counterattack.
The enemy officer
still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
We may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong?
Let's go.
Things don't look too good.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
That white fan, his appearance, that must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
Take this! Time to act.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle!
Take this.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives. Take this.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. Now is our chance to press the attack.
The enemy
and
officer
take victory for
has been
ourselves.
defeated.
Advance the fleet. These ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
Cao Cao's fleet has been scattered, and the enemies advancing on our position
The enemy officer
have been
has been
eliminated.
defeated.
I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success. You should go now to aid our allies on the other fronts.
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
Bring them down.
Now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Is that Huang Guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for
enemy
his
officer
and stop him here.
defeated.
Now, advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
There you come. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking. The Eastern Front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there. Has been defeated.
Now we march forward! Come and face me!
Suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
You are not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
There we go! Let's go!
I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Not quite enough, I suppose. Let us fall back.
So, even you're here. It'll be a tough fight then.
Feel my wrath!
This is a ferocious indeed.
Almost at our limits. Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. If our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
Are you ready to face me?
Come! I, Xi Huang, shall take you on!
I'm counting on you.
Let's go!
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
So, you will face me in battle, would you? Very well.
Take this.
Bear witness to my power.
Behold my spirit.
Sacred Earth protect us. Easy.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
Tables turned. Bear witness to my power. I'll take you all out!
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Bear witness to my power.
Take this. Take this.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The road ahead is thorny, but walk it we shall. Counting on you.
Believe in your commander. Forward!
Bear with me. I'm counting. This is tough. Okay, won't take me down that easily.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle. Very nicely done. Keep up the good work. Let's go.
Turn the tables. Yes.
We've done all that we can. Now, we must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking!
For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Advance now! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have.
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will!
We can't let them take this position. I must hold it.
Now, if I could test my skills against you!
Looking rough. Looking rough.
If this is bad, if someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall fall back while I can. Everything is going well so far.
The enemy officer,
I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
Damn! When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Bring them down.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
All my might!
Time to attack!
Strength was not enough.
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. I'm heading for the altar.
Like Fan, his appearance. That must be the
enemy
sleeping
officer
dragon,
has been
Liang.
defeated.
As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side.
Let's go.
March forward!
As expected, you have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect...
Archers.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
My strength was not enough.
Let's go.
The enemy is formidable. I must retreat.
We may not be able to make it through this.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Let's go. Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives.
Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. With these ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
Let's go.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint. You will have to make do without me.
Bear witness to my power.
Lead the end.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
Take this.
This is what I call
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm all fired up. You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Huang Gai?
Let's go.
I can't believe it. He really defected from Ooh.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now,
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you've come to show you. At this point, there is nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Suppose things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath.
come and face me.
This appears to be as far as we go. Have I failed somewhere?
Counting on you.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
Let's go.
I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary.
We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
Is this the end?
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
So, even you're here. This will be a tough fight then.
Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward.
Attack!
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You're wounded.
All my might.
Oh, you're good. Quite good. My will cannot be broken so easily.
Time to act. Looking rough. We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
Here's the resistance is futile.
Take this.
Let's crack stone.
Time to act. Now.
This is...
Our archers on the western front have been wiped out. What chance do we have of stopping them now? Time to end this.
I'm done for. Afraid this old man's stubborn.
Everyone is holding up well, but South South's forces still have the edge. If our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. Let's fall back and attempt to regroup.
Bring them down. So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We shall fall back and regroup. Looking rough.
Come, I, Ji Huan, shall take you on.
To think we've been driven back this far. We're in real trouble now.
An opening.
Almost at all limits.
An opening.
Believe in your commander. Forward!
I wasn't. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
An excellent display of skill. We shall fight again.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
We must hold the line.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself. The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet?
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
So, you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
Are you ready to face me?
Witness our plan. Bring him down.
You rushed in at my time of need. I shall never forget this.
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't hold more assistance.
It is thorny, but walk it his shout.
Let's go. Looking rough.
This is tough, but they won't take me down that easily.
Let's go.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet? I thought you might come here. Thank you. This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Let's go.
Oh, the signal! Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huanggai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames are the roar of ooze! Counterattack!
What? The fire! It's spreading!
My train hasn't.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you. You're giving the signal now. Anyone could see that it's much too soon. You must wait for the perfect moment. Be patient, and think carefully.
This appears to be as far as we go.
We must hold the line.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
We have failed. We must retreat until we meet again.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet? This is our chance. Now, let the plan lead us down the path to victory.
Oh, the signal!
Officer, Liu Bei has been defeated. Chuan must have the heavens on their side.
There's no virtue in dying for so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat post haste.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
You have done well
has
to
been
survive.
defeated.
Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
The ships
enemy
opened
officer
flames one after the
has
other.
been defeated.
Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Zhuge must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster? I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now.
The enemy officer
for the next battle
has been defeated.
Let's go. We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
I will protect Lord Cao Cao no matter what.
Let's go.
Neither flame nor sword will touch him.
So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan. Then, we'll need to remove them quickly.
Yes, I agree. Preventing further sacrifices is my top priority now.
We can just avoid the flames. All is not yet lost. Quickly,
The enemy officer
This
has
is
been
where we
defeated.
make our stand.
Let's go. The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will.
Don't hold back.
Cao Cao's days are numbered. Now, advance!
I shall pull back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
So, you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
Are you Ready to face me?
I must retreat. Well, I still can.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward.
We're fighting a losing battle. I'm getting out of here.
The worst is behind us. Make sure that doesn't happen again.
The future of U lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory!
These flames have guided us to victory, and we will not waste this chance! Fight with everything you have! Give the enemy no quarter!
It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared.
The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours.
I think that should do. Cut off the fire's path.
This will reduce the damage to our forces. But we should have noticed their plan before they initiated their fire attack.
I may not change the world, but at least I can save the lives of the people around me.
No fear!
And that is enough for me. I would rather keep my eyes on the earth, gaze blindly at the heavens.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Take this! Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Huang Guy, you really had us deceived. And it took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
The battle isn't over yet, Lord Chen. Time for us to finish this.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to me. No chance to rekindle an old relationship. These turbulent times dictate such things.
I won't give you time to ogle.
Alright, come on! I can handle you! No problem!
One of the strongest officers! I have come for your head, Cao Cao! Prepare to meet your end!
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Take your positions. We shall show them our unity.
The enemy is exhausted. Good. We can win if we fight together.
You must not let this battle be the end of us. Fight for your lives. It's been easy. Everything depends on this moment.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. An opening!
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name,
let's go.
I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.
Bear witness to my power. Advance! All of you, follow me! From the tables. March!
What a nuisance. The enemy officer
I shall deal with it.
has been defeated. Let's go.
An opening!
An opening.
This territory is ours.
Let's give it to them! Amazing! You are swift
The
and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated. An opening.
Bear witness to my Can't believe
The enemy officer, Halt, has been defeated.
Let us observe for now. We will take the enemy by surprise and break their ranks. Charge!
Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
The enemy
Your
officer
aid is truly
has been
welcome.
defeated.
I reckon we are all of you dead now.
Our allies are doing well. Keep it going.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. An opening. An opening. Take this.
Oh, yes.
Now is the time to advance. Everyone, Shi Huan shall guide you. Begin advancing.
Let's go. Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy. We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
I, Shi Huan, shall take you on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I shall take care of him.
Just so. All my might. Time to act. I wasn't.
The enemy officer
An excellent display
has
of
been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again. Let's go.
An open.
Amazing!
The enemy officer
Not
has been
without
defeated.
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! An opening! Start the advance!
I see a chance to advance here.
Believe
Now, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Start the advance! Let's go.
An opening.
There we go. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The moment has come. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Take that.
The curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. We advance. Concentrate together. Commence the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
Cannot hold out for much longer. An improvement at last.
Give it to them.
This is our time to shine.
An opening! Let's give it to them.
I've been tested.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Well done! Most impressive.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Bear witness to my
Have you here is all I need.
I can't believe
The enemy
I'm
officer
counting on you,
has been
now and
defeated.
beyond.
An opening.
Counting on you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must fall back. You
done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Take this! See, encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened. Time to act.
No choice but to retreat.
Tables turned. Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer
That did not go as
has
planned.
been defeated.
I must try again later. I'm counting on you. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
An expedition's advance is essential to our cause.
Onward, everyone! Let's go. We march at once! An opening! Give it your all.
Bring him down.
Looking rough. Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Bring him down.
All right. An opening. Looking rough. This ends here. Mid defeat. Take this. Time to act. Mid defeat.
The advance begins. Now, follow me. Start the advance.
Time to attack. Cross here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I claim another victory in the name of our brother. An opening. Time to attack. Now, how's that? All on that. Time to attack.
Truly amazing warrior. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. No retreat. You're incredible. You know that?
The enemy officer
Keep doing what
has
you
been
do.
defeated.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Attack.
Jumping into the fray like this, you seem rather sure of your abilities.
Behold my true power. I am ready.
go. An opening! I have defeated an enemy officer. I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
For mine!
I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be more assistance.
Let's end this.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
Bring them down. You're just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
There we go.
Counterattack. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This is it! Time to act. Taste the destruction. I'll take you all out! Taste the destruction. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. An opening! Time to attack! All my might!
Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Let's go! An opening. Time to act. An opening.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. An opening. Take this. Let's go. An opening. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.